Hello, Shadow here. Sesame's over there. Oh no. Disaster strikes. There we go. Alright, so Shadow here, Sesame here, and we are gonna finish up Final Fantasy VIII. I'll probably explain this a couple times as people stroll in, but off screen, I went through one of the gates and I went to the Ragnarok, and because I did all the card side quests with the Queen and the CC group, they were all, well, not the Queen, but the CC group was in the Ragnarok, and they have all the cards that you miss. So now I have an actual full deck, which is the first time I've ever done that. So that's the only thing that I did off screen. I finished off my deck. And for those who weren't here, I did the first boss, and it was very difficult with just my attacking, and I literally gave up. If you go back and watch the stream, because the other two characters were dead, Luna and Keistis, and Squall, he had Doom and Blind, and 1 second left on the clock, and I finally killed him. So that was as close to getting down to the wire as you can possibly get. So the first thing that I unlocked was my GF abilities, which should help a lot getting through the castle, more than having items and resurrection and all that stuff. Let me make sure I have GFs on everybody. GF. Oh, it's on the right. Yeah, so everyone has GF. That'll help also to, you know, take damage from the enemies. It's been a while since I've done this castle, so... Hi, darling. It's been a while since I've done the castle, so... I may or may not forget some things. I think this was to summon the Omega weapon. But obviously I'm not fighting that right now. I might do that before the end, or I might kill the final boss and then come back and do that. But darling, since you had missed the end of the last episode, we fought Adele, and we successfully had all that time compression stuff happen, where Luna got Ultimacia's powers. Udikium. I forget what I'm supposed to do here. Inandantia. And we got the powers to Luna. She got sent back in time and then left Ultimacia back in time. So then Ultimacia took over young Adele, and basically that was the whole thing that she needed to do to compress time, because then she's basically present in all the timelines. Fuck if I remember what this is. There's a bunch of paintings in this room, and you have to get the right order. I don't remember how to figure out the right order, so I'm just gonna, you know, cheat on that one. Because I don't want to waste too much time. All I want to do really is defeat the necessary bosses so I can get my most important skills back. Vividarium. FF. Oh yeah, because no one has draw. Yeah. Yeah, so the time got compressed, and basically, as everything's falling together, I guess you could say, like all of time falling together, we were getting split up, but then we did find our way to where we needed to get to, Viator, and we fought a bunch of sorceresses as the compression was happening. Until we finally killed all of them, I guess. And then we got spat out by Adia's orphanage, which is the location of where the Ultimacia's castle ended up. Sorry, I'm talking stagnantly. Stutteringly, I guess. As I'm trying to like read the paintings as well. So yeah, we ended up climbing the chains up to Ultimacia's castle, and that's where we are. And the thing about Ultimacia's castle is you split up into 2 teams of 3, and all of your skills and abilities are locked, and you have to kill 8 or 9 bosses to unlock each one. So the first thing I unlocked was my GFs, because that's my biggest damage outputs. Ultimate. I'm just looking for the... So there's a clock on the ground, and I think that was related to it. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So IV, VI, and VIII. So 4, 6, and 8. So basically, you're looking for the names that have those letters in it. So yeah, we're in the castle. We're gonna kill Ultimacia, and we're gonna be done with this game finally. I say finally, even though this is only the 10th episode that I've been doing. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 6, 5. Oh, you can't have IV for some reason, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 5, 6, 8, 7. I missed one. So there's supposed to be one with 4 eyes in it. Yeah. Let me out. I got you. Yeah, so since none of the names have IV, I guess it's 4 eyes. Nope. God damn it, come on. Around the stairs. Where the heck is Intervigulium? I got that one. Oh. Duh. Found it. Intervigulium. So that's the 4 eyes. So after we unlock this puzzle, one of the bosses should pop up. And then we can move on. So I know where most of the bosses are offhand, but I only need to kill 5. 4. 6. 8. Now I just have to hope that I don't die. Oh, did I do it in the wrong order? God damn it. Oh, yeah. You gotta do hour, minute, second. Yeah. In the garden sleeps a messenger. Duh. I don't know why I screwed that up. Vividarium et intervigilium et... I don't know what that means at all. That's Latin, I'm assuming. Alright, I just need to not die. So right now I don't have items and I don't have resurrections. So if anybody dies, well, they're done. Eve is my damage dealer. McStabby, come on. What the hell? The mini... Oh, I don't have boost. Oh. Never mind, he doesn't have a boost because he does a fixed amount of damage. I think. So everyone is basically maxed out on their compatibilities with GFs, so summoning everything will take no time at all. God damn it. God damn it. I quit. I'm just so tired. My brain isn't working. So, Darling knows, and whoever else is watching, I've been very sick lately, so that's why I haven't really been streaming very much. I've had this huge project at work, and it's like a 7-person project, and I have to do it by myself. And it's a 3-month project, but I have one. Basically everything's riding on it, so it's just stress incarnate. But I'm alive, and I'm here, and we're gonna finish this game, and then not tomorrow, but Saturday. 26,000. That's a number I like to see. Oh, well, that's a good sign that I could kill it in one eating. Alright, so at least, you know, I made a perfect choice in unlocking my GFs first. Because again, it's not... Even though I did level up some when I was getting the items that I needed, I still didn't grind or anything like that in terms of trying to level up, so my characters are still fairly weak. And because I split up everyone's magic that I did end up with, everyone's even weaker than they technically should be. I'll go in the basement first. So the good thing about those green circles, right? They switch you to the other party. So what you can do is leave your other party right by the front door and basically just switch over to that party and then to head right outside to save it if you want. Down here. I remember this basement. The red giant should be somewhere around here. Oh, it's the key. Yep, there it is. The red giant, and usually the Iron Giant class enemies in the Final Fantasy series boast a ridiculous defense as well as an offense, but usually they're weak against magic. GF. McStabby, GF. Yeah, Pokey. GF. Eve. You know, I'm not even gonna mess around with anything. I'm just gonna kill them. Because the sooner I finish this game, the sooner I can go to sleep. Hi, Luna. 157! Yeah! So, like I said, oh, that GF is a waste of time. Crazy amounts of defense. How about my second favorite character? Should be a fixed damage, so defense shouldn't matter. Yeah. Diablo should also work on it technically because it's percentage based, but a lot of enemies are immune to gravity, which is Diablo's attack. Just because it's so overpowered. Not unlike Eden, which fucking has break damage limit and obscene damage output. Fuck your fuck! I'm about to throw my controller. I'm just so tired. I'm just gonna slow mash, I guess. You mother! Nah, I give up. I quit this game. Fuck this game. I hate it. Stupid. I am happy I completed the card catalog, because that's something I never did before. And although I've played this game many times in the past, now that, you know, I'm streaming in general, a lot of my extra time is gonna go to playing new games. Pokey. Let's mug him real quick. Yeah, so basically I won't be revisiting this game for a while, if at all, because I have a lot of games that I want to stream, and a lot of them will take a lot of time. Because there's even, you know, like a few other Final Fantasy games I want to stream. Luna liked 10 when I played it with her way back when, and I'm gonna stream that at some point. 65 damage, alright. What? He has nothing. Lame. I'm so tired that like even my hands are tired. And I'm just like, I'm button mashing. 4 clicks per minute. Ah, okay. I didn't mean to use that one. Yeah, runaway train doesn't do much damage. It's good for putting some bad status effects on enemies, but most of these bosses are immune to most of it. I think purple is meltdown, which is lower defense, but with the amount of defense this guy has anyways, it's minor. Yeah. So the first time it did 37 damage, and the second time it did 2800. But he lost his sword, so I don't remember what that means. I wonder if that means he's just gonna punch us in the face instead. Ah, damn it! I quit. Yeah, so both of you guys weren't there when I was finishing my episode not yesterday, fucking Monday already. And I was fighting that first boss in the castle. And because everything was locked at that point, the only thing I had access to was attack. I had no items, no magic, no nothing. And he killed Luna and Keistis with death attacks, and then it was just Squall left, and he used a death attack and it missed, and then he used Doom, which is a slow version of death, like there's a countdown, and when it hit 1 I was like, you know what, let me just do one last attack and then go to bed. And literally the last attack killed him. So with death like breathing down his neck, he actually pulled off the kill. Diamond armor. So if you missed any GFs in the game, you can draw them from certain bosses. And the first time I played the game, this was the first time that I knew that you can draw GFs from the bosses. Because up to this point, I wasn't really drawing a whole lot. And then I was fighting Tiamat, which is a dragon up here, and it was carrying Pandemonium or Pandemona. Something. So I got items, so now I want draw. Why not? Your light is a little bright. Light bright, light bright. It makes you look pale. We could chalk it up to winter. That's why I'm pale. So that's 3 bosses down. I just need to kill 2 more. Technically, I'm good now. I can finish the game as is. The only thing that I need is GF. As you guys saw. The armory key is upstairs. Break the chandelier. Go into the other basement. I don't mind looking pale. So this castle actually kind of makes me think about Castlevania. Oh, save point. I don't have save yet. Nope. But you can use your tent to heal if you need to. But I killed those 2 bosses without taking any damage? Yeah. Neither of them hit me. I don't know what Red Giant was doing, just nothing. Getting across here was kind of annoying. I think you have to stand on this one, have the other team go around and step on that side. So all here, right, there's requires treasure vault key. There are some serious enemies in this castle. Behemoths are one of the main dangers in this area. And they can wreck your life. But because I have the encounter none, I don't have to worry about any of that, luckily. So I'm back in the main hall. If I go up and try to cross the chandelier, that'll make it fall, if I remember correctly. Or I might be able to... Yeah. Couldn't remember if you can just walk across there gently, but nope. So causing the chandelier to fall makes this door crack open. And there's the tri-point boss downstairs, which is like a big wasp. It's like a mechanical wasp, I guess you can say. I don't know. It looks like a ladder, but I can't go up it. Anything else of interest here? No, nothing. You just have to touch its shadow to start the fight, but might as well look around and see if there's anything else. So there's apparently several keys to find. I didn't remember all the keys. I think this one is lightning based. Yeah. Whatever I don't use, I like. And I don't care. I'm just gonna attack you with everything I have. Zombie. I don't know why the cactuar amuses me so much. Just showering you with needles. Wow, he's actually attacking unlike freaking Red Giant. Uh-oh. This might be trouble. If he's countering everything. Can I run? Okay. Phew. Alright, so I just need to not fuck around so much. Hopefully he doesn't disappear. Okay. don't have resurrection yet. Alright, outside we go. So, since it's countering everything with that stupid Mega Spark, what I'll do is just use Eden and nothing but Eden to just murder it. This will take me back to the main hallway, I believe. Or the main lobby. And the door should stay broken, so I shouldn't have to go all the way back up and do all that nonsense again. Item, tent. So if I did not have where is this? If I didn't have the shell there, I would have been super dead. Maybe Squall would have lived, but Kisis would have been dead for sure. And then I would have to go back and fought the other two bosses, so luckily I survived. There's nothing to worry about in this main hallway. So the tri-point is here, which is kind of on the way, and then when you climb up one of the towers on the way, there's another Tiamat, I believe, which is a dragon that kind of looks like Bahamut. So that'll be my required 5 bosses that I want to kill. One, I want to get the save so I can just save it right outside of the final battle. But command also helps. Don't care. I want her to live no matter what. Hopefully I don't screw this up, because then I could just hopefully kill it in one shot. And then Luna, when you're at your bridal shower thing, I may or may not stream. I can fuck. I can try to start the Metal Gear series for Greg. Ah! Done. Not touching it. Yeah, since I know he's been dying to see that series forever. And it's one of those games that I wanted to play, but I don't know why I never did. I think Riker had played one of them. My uncle definitely played 3, Metal Gear Solid 3. And that's what started my fascination with the series, because I like the weird survival aspect of that game specifically. It's not in every one of them, but that whole like sneaking around and having to actually change your camouflage depending on what area you're in, and having to kill and eat stuff to stay alive. I thought was fascinating. Not magic. Resurrection. Limit Break wouldn't be bad either if I want to go take on Omega. But Resurrection is very needed just in case anybody dies. I don't want to have to run all the way back out just to freaking bring them back to life. So this is where you're going to stand if you want to go take the other team to ring the bell so that you can fight Omega, which is in that that doorway there. This should be a ladder down to like the sewer area. Oh yeah, there's this. What do I do with you? I don't quite remember. Well, that was a lucky coincidence. So the treasure vault key was in the beginning up the stairs and to the left, and that'll be Catoble Pass or whatever fuck his name is. It's a big doggo. He's a stronger version of the behemoth. So that's the thing about this place. You'll find some stronger versions of the already strong enemies. So the red giant is a stronger version of the iron giant. The Catoble Pass is a stronger version of the behemoth. And it looks like most of these enemies are in here. Tri-Point Garganta is in the basement, I believe. This was the first boss. There's Tiamat. Red Giant. Catoble Pass. What else is here? Trauma. Krista. Krista's the holy based enemy, and I don't have anything particularly to have like an advantage over him. So up, left, in a treasure. I don't remember if there's anything else in the treasure vault, or if it's just named only. But you'd think there'd be something at least interesting in there besides a boss fight. The basement only had the boss, so I wouldn't put it past them to just have nothing else of interest. I could have sworn there was something else to do in the basement too. Oh well, there was the other key that I need. The armory key, was it? Couldn't remember if it was all open or all closed. But if they're all open, all you have to do is just hit the end ones and it closes all of them. I'm drawing out of his ass! Nobody saw that. Nothing to see here, folks. I'm playing my other game that have an event, and so don't think I'm like just using the guide for this entire thing. The only thing that I needed a guide for was just the stupid paintings, because I couldn't remember the order. But then once I saw the clock, then I remembered what it was. I don't need to cheat. And I really do legitimately remember where all of these damn bosses are, too. Some things I don't remember because it's some stuff that I didn't do very often. So, the thing with the 2 elevators that I was talking about, I don't remember if that's the way to get across. Zombie. You know what? I'll use Dargan. Dargan needs some love. Dark Messenger. I could have sworn I... Oops. I did not mean to use Dark Messenger. So I wish you could break damage limit with all your GFs, even if it was like an item that you had to use to teach it to them, or even better if you can they can learn something for your characters to break damage limit. You know, it's always like a... It always feels like such a limitation when all you can do is just the 4 9s. God damn it. The 10,000 damage. And then, you know, there's always going to be some bosses where, you know, they can kick your ass because they can do like multiple hits with the 10,000 damage, so like you're stuck. I'm talking about the damage that you deal and also the damage or the HP that you have, because obviously your HP is capped out at 10,000 too. So if there's an enemy that does 10,000 damage, well, there's nothing you can do about it. You just gotta suck it up. My favorite iteration of Bahamut is actually in Final Fantasy IX. Just because it looks more intimidating and more devastating in its attack. And let's throw you, and let's throw some water snack and Shiva. I'm just giving everybody some love. It's not often that I use all the older GFs. Well, actually, in a normal playthrough, I don't use GFs at all because they're capped out at 10,000 damage, and if you can just attack normally and do 10,000 damage anyways, there's 0 point in using the GFs unless there's like a group of enemies and you want to hit them all. The only exception obviously is Eden, because Eden has the damage break limit. And in a normal playthrough, you reach that 10,000 damage so early on in the game, so like I'd never used GFs really. Like maybe like in the first couple hours I'll use it a few times, but throughout the game, like there's never any point where you need to. So in all actuality, like usually when I'm playing, I actually make the GFs forget all of the skills that strengthens them because I don't need them. And I use those spaces to teach them other stuff. But in this playthrough, since I'm playing it backwards, I actually got rid of a lot of the other skills and kept all their summon magic strength and their GF HP strength and all that stuff. How close are you to beating the game? Technically I can go and beat it right this minute and be there in like a 5-minute trek. But I'm kind of just exploring the castle a bit too, because like I said, like after I beat this game now, like it might be years before I play it again, because I have all these other games to stream. And like basically, like if I'm playing a game, I might as well be streaming it, you know, like that's the mindset. So I'm just soaking up the last bit of enjoyment from this game while I can. Tap, 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 tap. But like, here's the other thing too, right? Like, so I pretty much did everything in this game that you really need to do or can do. Can't really think of other stuff that I missed out on, because I completed all the card quests with the Queen and the CC group and the Balam Garden. I did the Chocobo forests. I have every single GF. I have everyone's ultimate weapons. The only thing I forgot to do this time, which is super minor, is back in Wind Hill, I was supposed to just do that stupid Chocobo crossing thing, but all you get is a Phoenix Pinion. But I don't really consider that like a side quest. That's more of like, hey, just do this to get a quick item. So he's dead here. Whenever they die, they usually cast Meteor. That's true of a lot of behemoths in the series. They'll usually cast a very strong magic as their desperation attack. I wish I could have a huge red and black dogs with wings. Ain't nobody trying to break into your house when there's something like that in there. So killing all these bosses too will give you some really good items. Save limit break. Save limit break. I'll save first. Because what I'm gonna do is go this way, stand on the elevator, switch to the other team. Because I want to see if I'm right, if I remember this correct. Sorry, hiccups and dying over here. Oh, you can't switch. You can't change party members. Oh, okay. That's what I was gonna say. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Alright, so switch the other party, and what I'm gonna do is give them Squall's setup. So switch, junction. So now they should have the encounter none. Making sure so I don't die. Yeah, so now they have encounter none, so they can walk around without any issues too. What I'm gonna do is have them run to the right. Past this thing here. It's a bit of a trek, so they'll have to come back one more time because I want to try to fight Omega Weapon once. All you need to do is just ring that bell and then run into the church-like area. It looked like a church great door, I guess you can call it. Or cathedral. Basement, I did not get a key for that yet. I don't remember where that is. I think... Okay, so save with them. I think after I pass the... or reach the Omega area, I climb down a ladder. There's a sheet of music that floats away that you can actually get, apparently. Switch to the other party. So I did that right. Okay. I remember the first time I was trying to get this done, it was just not working out for me for some reason. I don't know. Nope. And before anything goes wrong, switch junction. There we go. Luna. Luna. Alright. So we're all good and healthy. I could probably heal Keistis too. I had noticed that she was missing. So that might be the key there. Keistis. High potion. Okay. See what this is first. Yeah. Floodgate key. So that's not quite the key I was hoping for. And I guess there's not a boss in here. I'm just button mashing as I'm walking around to see if I'm missing anything. So apparently that's all there is to that spot. So here's the thing, like, you cannot you can't go back down the elevator while the other team is still standing on it. So you have to switch the other team and then basically just move them out of there. No fight, no fight, no fight. Okay. That would be my luck to get a battle within that 30-second or that 3 steps. Pretty sure that had happened to me last time I was going through this castle. So I got that key. That's done. Floodgate key, so... I saved it already right by the elevator, so that's not too much of an issue. I don't need to save again right now. Even though, well... I'll go outside to save just because it'll pull the other team back here, and I need them by the bell. So we're making good progress. We're only an hour in and we killed 4 of the 7 remaining bosses, I think. So it's just gonna be... Damn it. Shouldn't be too much longer then. The only real obstacle I see in my path right now is just the Omega Weapon fight, which again is something I've never done I've never beaten it. So who knows? It might go well. It might slaughter my face. But there's two schools of thought in terms of fighting it. On track a little, yeah. There's two schools of thought to killing the Omega Weapon. You can do it properly, which is how I'm intending to do it, but we'll see if it works out that way. Or you can say, fuck it, and try to get selfies the end, and just insta-kill it. Oh, you missed that too, darling. When I was fighting Adele, Selfie was in my team, and I actually got her best limit break, which is the end. And I was kind of scared because I didn't explain the battle to you. As soon as you left, we fought Cypher, and he was holding Alone hostage. So we fought and beat him up, but then he ran off with Luna and dragged her to Adele. And Adele sensing Luna right there, like she came to life and basically absorbed Luna into his body. So like only like her head was kind of like sticking out so she wouldn't die. So like during the battle you can't use anything that'll hurt her. So you can't use your GFs, you can't use like area attacks and all that stuff. Otherwise she will die and that'll be a game over. So when Selfie rolled her the end limit break, I was scared because technically it's insta-killing her too. But luckily they didn't counter like that. What is... Oh, interesting. Jeff learns the revive ability. Kind of forgot what I was doing there. So, junction switch. Give him the encounter none. So right now I'm just going to run them to the basement here. And see if it was the floodgate key I needed. I thought it was an armory key, but now I have a floodgate key. And it's the only thing I can think of where to use it. And if it doesn't work, all I'm going to do is just run into this room again, pull that bell, and switch the other team and hope for the best. I have no confidence that I can kill Omega Weapon right now, but I'm gonna try. And I think you have to requires armor key. Ah, floodgate key. Okay. That's what I thought. This looked way too suspicious. What did you do? I don't recall what that does. But one would assume it's a good thing. So I'm just gonna hit the save point right here. And then I'll go take a swing at Omega. And get my ass handed to me. You know, the usual. In reality, like, even with this kind of challenge playthrough, like, because I know the game so well too, that's why it's also not too much. It wasn't like impossible to do. The only real obstacles that I ran into was the boss on the radio tower, because I was so underleveled. And then Adele killed me once, and she could have probably killed me again if I didn't get the end special limit break. I hate that this thing wastes 10 seconds of your time just to look at the bell. Yes, yes, we get it. Go. Yeah, going into your menu also wastes your time. So it should be here, right? Yep. Item. Okay. Here goes nothing. So I don't have Keystis on my team, or I don't have Selfie on my team, so I can't cheat the battle and use her the end. He has a couple of abilities that can wreck you pretty damn hard. So here's what. So this holy war makes your entire team invincible for a short amount of time, which is good timing because he fucking used that garbage. I'm not holding back on him. I'm just gonna use Eve as much as I can. I'm doing it legitimately, but the cheap way still, I guess you can say, by using Eve. I don't know. I mean, Eve does a lot of damage, but at the same time, it doesn't do a whole ton of damage. Oh, no, it's... Because technically, if you're fighting it properly, you should be using Squall's Limit Break. And the best way to come at this battle is to have Keystis come with almost no HP. Use her Limit Break to cast Mighty Guard, which will give everyone Aura. Well, fuck you. Yeah, so use her Limit Break to give everyone Aura, then cast the Holy War so that everyone can use their Limit Breaks, but be healthy and invincible. But he has a move that I swear does like 9,000 damage, so I'm not looking forward to that. And I don't know if it's just a function of, hey, this will just drop you down to 1 HP no matter what HP you're at, or if it's just a strong attack that I just normally barely survive. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I don't want to screw this up. Okay. I swear if he absorbs this, I'm just gonna like rage quit. Die, you some bitch. I'm not even gonna press the select button so that I can't accidentally reset it like I did that one time. $26,000, $30,000, just do all the damage. $28, right in the middle. So I'm glad she can still counter even with invincibility on. Okay, so one of the magics that you have in this game is scan. And that'll tell you how much this thing, Megiddo Flame, if I remember correctly, hurts. But right now it's gonna do 0 because everyone's invincible and invisible. Yeah, that Megiddo Flame hurts, and he also has another attack where it does a bunch of hits like Meteor, if I remember correctly, which sucks, but I have to just do my best to keep up my invincibility. Sorry, I forgot to take off my I forgot to shut off the air. And it's not exactly quiet. Alright. It should shut off in a second there. Damn it. Why am I screwing up? So much button mashing, it's hurting my hand. Just taking away my last bit of energy. Ah, you motherfucker. Ah. I'm so tired. I need a button masher. Why don't you come here and help me button mash? Ah, come on! I need some help. 11, maybe 12, yeah. Gravija. See, this wouldn't be terrible. Oh, we have a shell. I didn't know shell works against it. So let's not fuck around. Yeah, I'm taking no chances. I was like, well, you know, I could lower his HP, but no. Just, nope, no chances. So, Luna has a limit break. This one. Yeah. This is the one that, this one will fuck you up. I thought it was the Megiddo Flame, but it's this one. That's the multi-hit. Yep. So I do remember it. And see, if I waited even a half a turn there to use that Holy War, I'd have been in all kinds of hurt. Pokey. McStabby. Alright, let's try this again. I know this isn't as fun to watch me constantly spam this attack, but it's what I need to do to kill this stupid bastard. And I just want to kill him once to say, you know, like, hey, look, I killed him once in my life. And it's not that he's impossible to kill, but this is the first time that, you know, I came prepared, I guess you could say. So, another way to go about it is Luna, her Angelo, her limit break. It's basically, once you use it, it's like a roulette on which one of his learned skills that he'll use. And a lot of the times you'll get one of the crappy ones, but because he does learn a couple by default and you can't not learn them, so there's always going to be a couple bad ones on the wheel. However, he has Invincible Moon, which is the same thing as the Holy War, where it'll make your entire team invincible. However, whereas with the Holy Wars, I can just do it on my own command. Angelo, it's a gamble. So sometimes you can take like 4 or 5 turns trying to get it to activate, and by then you're dead. So this is obviously the safer way to go about it, and normally when I play through the game I don't get all the cards, and it's through one of the cards that you can refine into the Holy Wars. I don't want to study or do anything. I understand. I'm so glad that I don't have any studying to do anymore. You know the story, Luna, I think, but I don't think anybody else knows. So, basically, my entire life, like, I never had issues with school, and I'd be in class but never paying attention fully. I'd still kind of pay attention, but like, it was so easy for me to just grasp everything just by, like, sort of hearing it. So, like, when it came time to test and stuff, I never once studied. The first time in my entire life that I studied for anything was in college. Well, sorry. The only other time that I studied was my driver's ed class, because New Jersey had kind of like strict laws back then on, you know, like getting your intermittent license or whatever they're freaking called. And you had to get a pretty damn good score on that test. I think it was like an 85 or something like that. But if you failed, then you had to go to the DMV and then take the test again, but then you had to pay. So I figured, you know, make sure I do super good on the test while it was free, so I didn't have to go through that nonsense of paying for it. Alright, I'm not gonna mess with it. It's good enough. But yeah, like, I never had any issue. Even like with the classes I was quote unquote bad at, you know, I never really had to study. In terms of classes that I was technically bad at was not US history, but world history, I think it was. And then AP US history. Just because, like, the teacher that I had the same teacher for both of them, and he was such a dry teacher. Like, the entire class would always be him writing on a slide, on a projector slide, and you just copying what he writes every single day ad nauseum. And I mean, there's only so much of that you can like listen to. I have no idea how much HP he has, so I have no idea if he's like... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, she might die, so... Phoenix down. And then... Oh, I was like, what the hell is that? Holy War. Go! So when you're invincible, I don't think you can actually get healed. Let's see, Eve. I mean, I can try. Let's see. Sling a Mega Potion and see if it works or not. Oh, it does. Okay. I think it's if you use Cure. That's technically using a magic on you, so I don't think Cures works through the invincibility. Here we go again for like the 5th time in this battle. My whole forearm and my wrist and my shoulder and everything's hurting from all this button mashing. Nope. No, fuck! You know, I'm just gonna call this one a wash. Fucking fuck. Ah! See, I'd have been better off just not even touching this one. God, like, my reaction timing is... Can you tell I have a really good reaction time right now because of how energetic and healthy I am? Megiddo Flame. I just want him to die and just go away and never bother me again. I'll need to pick up the following from the store. 20 lemons! Oh yeah, the cupcakes. I forgot about the cupcakes. There may or may not be 1 or 2 missing cupcakes. I can't make any promises about the survivability of them. Shipping tape. I'll try to remember that. I'm not even gonna waste my energy on trying to get this one up. Come on, little guy. Poke him in the face. So, you guys won't know this from your side, but when Tonberry's walking up to the enemy, the controller starts to like vibrate violently, like as if you're the monster trembling coming with Tonberry coming towards you. I think it was an interesting design choice and I appreciate it. And I wish Tonberry was a GF in more games, but it's only this one. So a lot of the GFs in this game are repeats of, you know, the mainstays in the series. So Shiva and Ifrit, Bahamut, oh damn it, Trying to think of who else. Leviathan, the water snake. There's always a lightning summon, but not always the same one. Odin is usually in them. Phoenix is in this one too. And the rest of them are, you know, just specific to this game. God damn it. Each game also has like their own unique ones specific to the game. Oh, Alexander's also in 7 and 9 at least. Of course. Please live. Please, oh god, live. Please live. I'll be so mad. Ah, what the fucking fuck? Ah! How much fucking life does he have? Jesus Christ. Okay. You know, this might just be one of those things that I'll just do off screen on my own time and have my own trophy. Ah, god damn it. I mean, I was making really good progress, but then again, like, you go uninvincible for like 1-2 seconds, you know, and then he'll strike with that nonsense. Because if he had used a normal attack, if he had used his light pillar, those things are one person. But no, he had to do the one that hits everybody multiple times, and in case you didn't see there, each and every hit did 4,000 damage, which is more than anybody on my team has at max HP. So, needless to say, surviving that, it's possible. The only way to survive that really is if you're lucky enough to have one character just get hit by all of it, or even 2 characters get hit by all of it. But chances of that are slim to none. So switch the other party. So yeah, I'll do that off screen and on my own time. I'm not gonna keep doing that on screen. You guys got enough of that. I don't know what happens when you kill him, because again, I've never done it. Why did I come in here? Switch. So another thing that I don't remember if I ever did properly is you hear the organ music in the background. There's actually an organ in this room. Oh, fuck you. This bell. There's an organ in this room and you can actually play it. But I don't know what happens. And you actually get you can actually find a sheet music. But you know what? Let me. Again, this is the last time I'm playing this game for a long time, so let's see if I can find it. Da, 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 da. Oh. It's for a stupid item. I bet that sounds really good on your end. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. Alright, so all I just wanted to know is what you get out of it. And it's a Rosetta Stone. The Rosetta Stone is what gives you the ability for it, and everyone already has it, so I don't need it. And I think what this person was saying is that it opens up this... Hey, one of it came down. Okay, well that at least confirms it that the piano is what opens this thing. But I don't care. Rosetta Stone is useless. I don't need it. The only other key that I need so far is the armory key. But if there's a boss in there, I don't... Oh, damn it. I forgot to freaking run. Run! I think it disappears. Or can I... I think you have to freaking leave the entire castle and come back for it to reappear on the bridge. I think. But that's the, if I'm not mistaken, that's the sheet music. So one thing that you can do is just save it somewhere nearby and then enter there and try to get it. Well, there's a key down there. And there's nothing else for me to do here. Thought there was something. Maybe like a save point? Who has move find? Keistus? Luna? Move find? Somebody? There it is. Nope, still nothing. Alright, so... yeah, so... if I get the armory key, there's probably a boss in there, and I'm not even gonna bother with it. Because right now, the only team that's right there is the weak-ass team, and I don't feel like trying to fight with them. So... I'm just gonna proceed on to Ultimacia. There is one boss on the way, which is Tiamat. And Krista might be around here too. I don't remember where exactly Krista is. But I only need to kill one more and I'll be way more than prepared to take on Ultimacia. Technically, all I needed was the GF ability, but items and resurrection made it safer. Save makes it safer. I don't need command, because that's just like dark side and recover and whatnot. What's the other one? Oh, limit break, which... can make things easier, but meh. So this is where Tiamat is. You have to like jump on it from somewhere. Come on. I know it's not from up here. There it is. Sometimes it's weird about it. But then you have to go up the stairs over here to actually proceed on. Yeah, the first time I came here, I thought this was Bahamut, and I was like, wait, what? Because I already had Bahamut. I don't know why he came on this side to show off his ass. I guess that answers my question. But yeah, it looks so much like Bahamut that I honestly thought it was the same thing. Here we go, Jeff. Zombie. I think he spells out Death Blow before he does one of his super strong attacks, if I'm not mistaken. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, I'm gonna stop watching to go study. It's okay, Luna. I understand. The studies is important to become a doctor. Watching me kill Ultimacy is not gonna make you a doctor. Though I do like the ending, and the ending is coming up real soon, but I understand that you have to get your stuff done. So even to this day, right, I still don't know what the exactly freaking Eden is supposed to be. Like if it's supposed to be a ship or if it's like an organic entity. Like, I don't know what the hell it is. Cause like you only really see it for that short time there, and then you see it now where it summons the enemy on top of it. And I don't know if like that's just the top of it there, or if it's a like chest or something. I have no idea what the fuck is going on in this limit break. But that doesn't make me love it any less. Because it fucking sends your enemies into a black hole. Technically the center of a galaxy, but that's always a black hole. Even though it's awfully bright in this rendition of a galaxy. So he shouldn't have too much life left if he's anything like the other bosses. Oh, screw that up. I'll do some regular attacking. Yeah, so the first time I was playing the game, I came here and I drew from him, and he had one of the GFs that I had missed, Siren, and I was always confused. I was like, wait, you had to come all the way here to get that freaking that GF? But lo and behold, I saw a couple other enemies with the other GFs that I'd missed. So then I realized that they just had all the ones that I had missed. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Time to die. Did a little of that, little of that. A little Dargan on Dargan action. Cut off his tail with McStabby first. Donk. Doink. But, you know, like I always say, right? In general, I'm always glad to have you guys here watching and listening and hearing all my rambles and my random stories and tangents. But, like, with this game in particular, like I said, like, darling, I know you don't really care for RPGs particular, but I appreciate you being here and supporting me through it, obviously. And although it's not a game that you would ever play, and I know, like, because you were busy and stuff, you missed a bit of the story, but we still got enjoyment a little bit watching me play it and getting a glimpse into my childhood, because like again, like my brother and I, we played a lot of RPGs when we were younger. And the reason why I in particular love RPG games is because, as I told you, is that basically they're books that you can play. And my brother and I, we did a lot of reading. A lot of reading when we were younger, and this was just another extension of that. And it was my uncle who actually got us into it, because he was the big gamer in the family. Like, we only really had like Nintendo and stuff in the beginning. But then when we got a PlayStation, like the PS1, obviously after him, because he had one, and then my parents were like, okay, I guess we can get it for our kids too. But yeah, he was the one who would let us borrow his games and whatnot. So I still remember one of the first games that he let us borrow was Final Fantasy VII, and fucking, like, I was maybe 8 when that came out. And we played it, and we beat it, and we loved it, and ever since then, I've played so many RPG games. But obviously Final Fantasy being, you know, the seed that started it all, it's the series that I always fall back on. And it's a good series to fall back on because there's so many good freaking games in it. But that doesn't discount like other series that have really good games. But if you in general, like if you look on any top 10 RPG games, blah blah blah, it usually has at least one Final Fantasy game on it. Because there's no denying it that like Final Fantasy VII is one of the first games that really put RPG games on the map in America, as far as I'm aware. Because yeah, it was on Nintendo and Super Nintendo, but they were still small comparatively. And like, I still remember the trailers for Final 7. And for the time, the fucking graphics were amazing! For the time, obviously. Now they're not holding up so good, but still, you'll still see people who are like, yep, I still love it, even with the graphics where he has boxes for arms. Because, you know, like, oh, Dark Flame. Because back then, you know, like, games weren't about the graphics as much as it was about the story. It's just that Final 7 also had, like, that big step up in graphics where you're now in a 3D game, so you can convey the story better. But beyond that, the graphics didn't need to be spectacular. It didn't need to be, like, the level of Dark Souls or fucking Uncharted. Uncharted 4 has some ridiculous graphics in it. But the one thing that people will say nowadays is that a lot of companies are getting lost in the, hey, let's make this game look pretty rather than play good or play well. So that's why you'll still see people still falling back on the older games, like when recommending people to play RPG games, because that's where the focus was always on the story, and making sure you had a good game to play. And that's why they always held such a dear spot in people's hearts, because like they really engage you. Like, so even this game, right? Like, this game gets a lot of hate because of the system that they tried out, which was the draw system, and having the enemies level up with you, and basically the biggest complaint that people have is that, oh, you have to draw too much, but that's just a choice. You don't have to, as you know, you saw with me playing this game. I didn't really draw anything. And but when you break it down to the story, like, most people do enjoy the game a lot, myself included. It's still one of my favorite in the series. Limit break. I'm doing limit break so that when I go fight Omega off screen, I'll actually go in more prepared. As in going in with critical health and then using the Holy Wars so that I'm invincible and I can just spam the limit breaks. Because as I did that one battle, like, the only damage dealer that I had technically was really Luna. The only one that mattered was Luna because of how much damage she was doing compared to everyone else. But if everyone is at, you know, critical health, and then Keestis and Squall can actually use their they can use their limit breaks too, and dish out a lot more damage than the small amounts that they were getting from their GFs. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, it's very fortunate that the clock was on the right time so that I can just walk across the ladder. Otherwise, I don't know what we would have done. Waited like 6 hours for it to turn or something. So yeah, this is the end of the castle. This is the final save point of the game. And then make sure everybody's healthy. So I don't know how easy or hard this battle will be with this run that I'm doing. So just making sure everything's good. Phoenix down, blah 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, because Adele put up a good fight, so I can only imagine that Ultimacia will too, unless I spam Eden. But I don't want to just like use that only. Like, yeah, I might shoot it off once or twice, but I don't want to cheapen the battle either by just using that. That'll be sad. This is it. Ultimacia is here, but our powers are still sealed. Can we do it? I don't care. Let's just fight her now. There's not a boatload of talking, which is good, but there is a boatload of scenes in general afterwards. So yeah, Ultimacia just chilling on her throne, waiting for us. Seed. Seed, seed. Seed, seed, seed. Curse all seeds. Swarming like locusts across generations. You disgust me. The world was on the brink of that ever-elusive time compression. Insolent fools. Your vain crusade ends here, seeds. The price of your meddling is death beyond death. I shall send you to a dimension beyond your imagining. There I will reign, and you will be my slaves for eternity. Who shall I exterminate first? Okay, so 2 things of note. The music, fucking good. And then 2, how this works is this battle, you actually start off with random characters in your party out of the bunch, and then as they die, then they'll get replaced. So technically, you want your main 3 in the battle first. However, if you have someone that you don't want to use, you can hope that they die, and then your main character comes in. So usually I get Squall in the main party, but sometimes they're not that fortunate, and obviously right now Luna is my main damage dealer. But she can still take a lot of damage because she doesn't have a whole lot of HP. So I don't want her to die. So that thing that she cast on them actually stopped them from using their limit breaks. Which sucks, but what can you do? Alright, so you know what? Fuck it. 1 Eve on you. And then what you can also do is just attack your own people just to get them out of there. Because if it's... You know, if Luna dies, then I lose access to my Eden. And that's the last thing that I want. Because, as is tradition in Final Fantasy, this final boss has more than 1 phase. So, as you kill one, she'll transform and get stronger. Kill that one, transform and get stronger. And I think she has 4 forms, if not 3. I'll just leave at 200. I don't want to accidentally mess it up. So yeah, the battle will continue with the same conditions throughout all the forms. So, if Luna dies in the beginning here, well, you don't get to use her for the rest of the entire battle. Alright, so I think that's her first form. We're already dead. And then she junctions... She summons her own GF to junction onto her. And surprise, surprise, it's the thing that led to all the fan theories that Ultimacia is the future version of Rhinoa, because that's Griever. And who else would have Griever besides Squall? But Squall's not a sorceress. Luna is. How dare you? Why are you stealing my magic for, you douche? Alright, goodbye. However, there was a throwaway line that, in the Ragnaroks, not Selfie, I don't think it was Selfie who said it, but when you talk to Selfie, I think Rhinoa had pitched in that, something about her powers will be passed through the line, will be passed down until it gets to Ultimacia anyways. And that's not something that she... Oh, you suck. Yeah, so basically she's remarking on her powers getting passed down the line to eventually get the Sorceress Ultimacia anyways. So, the way that I interpreted that is that she either... At some point, she either finds Griever, like herself, or maybe it passes down with her powers and she manifested Griever. Because, you know, at some point, obviously, Squall's gonna die, and... Oh, yeah, that's right, I don't have limit breaks. Ha! Forgot. No, I should have limit breaks. Oh, that's right, he has the, he has Curse on, so he can't use limit breaks. Yeah, so I'm assuming at some point, you know, she fucking, you know, like, Squall dies, and she's a sorceress, so why not use her powers to try to do something? So maybe she's unsuccessful at bringing back Squall or keeping him alive, but some manifest Griever, or maybe she even found Griever, because one would assume that he's an existing creature if Squall has a ring of it. However, no, Squall. Because it was Selphie who had the GF that she couldn't remember anymore. And I think Squall had a GF too. Might have been Griever, but just not one that we can ever use as like a usable one for us, the players. So maybe she did get Griever from him. Scar, make them bleed. This is a pretty attack, so I'm just gonna remove the menu. And this is my favorite song. Oh, well, there's that, I guess. I kind of forgot that was a thing where even if you had other characters to come in, you kind of get screwed if they don't. Oh well. But yeah, that one there is my favorite song. I'm gonna switch around my party. As much as I love Rhinoa, she's not up to strength with everyone else. So I'll put Selphie's stuff back on her. Junction. Switch. Oh. I hate that you have to do that. You have to get off the save point and then back on it. Okay. So that's everybody. Nope, 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 nope. Well. Oh, alright, okay. I was like, why is there a missing spot? But no, that was Cypher, and I already did his card. Alright, so We're good now. Save. And hope for the best and not hope that we got a crappy starting team again. Basically, we cycle through all the people that I didn't want. Of course. And, basically, I want my proper team, and then I can make them invincible, because as you saw with that attack, it did like 6,000 damage. Even with her shell. Like, no one could live through that on my team. The one way that I would have to survive that would be to increase my magic resistance. And the option that I would normally have is to just pour my strongest magic that I do have into someone's magic defense. And then have them resurrect everyone with a Mega Phoenix. However, you know, there's multiple ways to skin a cat, and I don't know what that's a saying. So I'm just gonna do it this way. I'm just gonna make them invincible when I get my proper team in. Same fucking team again. It's supposed to be random. It actually is random, but that's my luck. Oh wait, no, fuck. Luna doesn't have any... This is gonna suck. Alright, so I have to kill Luna first. And hope that Irvin survives. That's cool. Just... like, you fucking kidding me? Alright, so basically Irving has to survive on his own for a little bit while the other ones get replaced. Just go away. Come on, just switch them out, just switch out anyone. God, fuck you. Ah! What good luck I have to get all three characters that has nothing on. What good luck. Alright, so... the chance of that happening is maybe like 1 in 16. I don't know, something ridiculously small. It's so stupid. So stupid. 4, 3. That's a 1 in 24 chance of that happening. Yeah, I used to do statistics. I actually didn't really care for the advanced statistics. The initial stuff I actually liked a lot because, I mean, it's stuff that is common sense. But at the same time, it's cool to know, like, why things work out as it does. And I'm not talking about, like, oh, why is flipping a coin 50-50? No, not stupid stuff like that, but, like, why flipping 3 coins and getting all heads is a 1 in 8 chance. But, like, using an actual formula that can be applied to 100 coins. Because obviously you can just count, like, oh, there's a heads and tails, heads, tails, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah, you can do it manually and figure it out, but, like, learning the formulas to apply it to a much bigger scale. I actually like that stuff. Alright, let's see what my luck is this time. Fucking 1%. Woo! Alright, so Irvin can die. Irvin can die. Irvin can die. Le double. So the fact that they use magic, you can use reflect and you bitch. You can use reflect and basically send most of these magics back towards ultimacy to hurt her instead. I was gonna say what the hell's happening, but she has double. So that means she uses the magic twice. So this period of time when the dead body's sitting there, you can revive them before they get switched out. However, you only have like maybe 2 turns before they go away. So if you don't act quickly, they will disappear. So like say I have my main team in and Selfie dies, I can revive her real quick before the cherub comes and takes them away. Please not Zell. Oh, fuck you. My luck is amazing. Alright, let's not risk anything. I'll be much happier once I get my main team in. But as you can see, like, she can still do a lot of damage, so even with my main team in, I can't be like careless. Because especially if she has her double going, if she casts like Ultima or Holy, well, that'll do quite a lot of damage. Bye, Luna. Have fun studying. Absorbed into time. So the champ is here. Oh, fuck you. I was just gonna use the thing to, let her use her limit break. I was gonna basically bring her down so she can use her limit break, but of course... Wait, did she resist it? She did. She has like a 4% chance to resist it. Well, it might be a little bit higher, but still. Ow. Oh yeah, she still has that. Come on, Zell, can you get the F out of here? Nobody wants you here, Zell. Get the hell out of here, Zell. So the Holy War automatically makes everyone invincible. The Holy War Trial is a chance to make everyone invincible. Fucking get Zell out of here, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Jeez. Goodbye. I'm not gonna go crazy with the Holy Wars. I just want at least one person to be alive. Oh, look at that. Everyone got it. I don't know what the chances are on that. Apparently it's probably better than 50-50. I'd assume that, you know, it's still like at least a 75% chance because you know, those are still rare items. It would be shitty, you know, if it was like a 50-50. Because that's a very hard item to get more of. But can you imagine it being completely useless? Alright, so let's just... So I didn't have the dark side, which is the other way that I could have did this battle so that, you know, you're invincible, you use dark side to bring your HP down until you can use your limit breaks. Behold, the mightiest of creatures, to take down Ultimacia, the strongest of bosses. It'd be interesting if they didn't actually waste their time casting anything when the entire team is invincible. However, like, there is still some merit to letting them attack, because then if you have things like counter, you would still be able to counter their attacks even though they're not hitting you at all. At least I'm not concerned with dying again. Last time that was just really bad luck. Well, the last two times, I guess. It was just really bad luck that... God, fuck. That I had my terrible teams starting off with. But now that I have my proper, you know, my proper people, this shouldn't be an issue. Except for that Griever attack. If I get hit by that, that's still game over. And that's a function of, you know, my level being high, but my stats being low because I don't have the magic equipped. So the boss is a much higher, like, the boss is a higher level than it should be for where my stats are. I'm just half-heartedly pressing through that because, you know, like I said, she shouldn't have too much health before she goes to the next phase. After I finish this, after I finish the game, I'm gonna have myself a nice cup of hot tea and then probably go to sleep. That's why I also didn't want to, like, that's also why I didn't want to spend too much time going through all the bosses and fighting Omega again and blah blah blah. But I also didn't want to just blitz through here and, you know, like, skip 98% of the castle. Because I know, so there's two types of people who watch RPG Let's Plays and Twitch streams, right? There's the types who want to just see the story and don't want to see you wasting any time. There's like, you know, get a move on, blah blah blah. But then there's people of the same mindset of me, where I enjoy watching, like, all the sides, the stuff that, you know, you would think that nobody would want to watch, like how you're strategizing how you equip your characters, for example. That's something simple, but a lot of people who do Let's Plays might just cut that out of their videos. But I like seeing all that crap, and because, you know, a lot of the times there is thought that goes behind it, and I want to know, like, what kind of strategies, whoever I'm watching uses. So like when you cut it out and then you just stick to the main gameplay, like yeah, I understand the merit behind that. Like I do, but I like to see everything. So years ago, before I started YouTube, and it is the reason why I started YouTube in the first place, is because there's a game that I wanted to watch. Fucking fuck. And there was a game that I had played before, and you know, like I played it as a child and I wanted to watch it again, but that was like when I didn't have any time whatsoever to actually play it myself, so that's why I wanted to watch it. And I guess it's an uncommon game for people to play because there was only, at the time, there was only one person on the entirety of fucking YouTube that had a Let's Play of it. And they cut out all the stuff. Like, they cut out all the nitty-gritty stuff. And I was like, well, that's the stuff I wanted to see. So, like, that's when, you know, like, not right away, but like maybe months later, that's when I was like, you know what, I'll play the games my own damn self, and I'll do my own Let's Plays, because you know, I can't be the only one that has that kind of mindset of wanting to see that kind of gameplay. Let's not let everyone die again. Not taking any risks. Let's use somebody different. Flame Boy. So yeah, that's the original reason why I started YouTube all those years ago. And you know, like, what the heck is that? Ah, okay. So what he did there was basically removed every single spell of Ultima that she had. So say she had it equipped to her HP. Stripping her away of all her Ultimas would then basically remove all her HP. And then she can't also use it to cast either. So that's interesting that he does that. And there's a second game that I wanted to watch a while back too, and it was Parasite Eve 2. Because I never finished it, and which is why I'm gonna stream it at some point. But in Parasite Eve 2, you have your parasite powers again, except they're very different in how they level up and how they work and all that stuff. And I just wanted to watch like somebody play through and see like how they do their levels up on their magics and all that stuff. But then they cut all that out, and I was like, well, I feel so unsatisfied. What are you stripping away this time? Flare. Huh. I don't remember what's on what, but I know I have everyone set up almost the same, because like I said, I gathered every single spell that everyone had and then split it up between the three of them. So that's why they're so weak. I could have done it a different way where I gathered all my magic that I gathered and then split it up nice and split it up in a way so that, you know, like one person has all the Ultimas, one person has all the flares, and they'd both be strong. But I felt like that would have been too much. I still wanted to keep the spirit of the challenge alive, so that's why I split up everyone's magic. So it's still technically like a low level run. What am I using? Oh. Quetzalcoatl. So I looked up what a Quetzalcoatl is. It's a feathered lizard from Aztec mythology, if I remember correctly. One of the early civilizations in Central America. Oh, wait, no. Sorry, I didn't. Because I know he's gonna use his thing again. Blob. What I should have done, since I don't have my command, is I should have put magic on everyone so that, you know, I can use aura. I can use, like, my spells that I do have. But it's too late. He's gonna die. I don't know if Brosidon will work because he's flying, but as you can see, I'm just kind of messing around. Giving all my GFs some love since they all mattered in this playthrough. And that's why I like doing challenge runs, because you get such a different experience with the game that you play. So normally, like, I would have killed this boss like 10 times already, because I'd be so ridiculously overpowered that it would be one-sided, like, you can't even imagine. But you know, I mean, and it's a choice, because I like being overpowered in games too. Don't get me wrong, it's not like, oh, this game sucks because you're overpowered. No, like, I enjoy having that feeling of like, ha, nothing can take me, and you're, you know, like, basically, you're living the fantasy that you're a strong character saving the world. You might as well be someone who can blow away your competition and save the world with ease. Alright, so this is the final form again. And everyone has their holy or their hero on. Sorry, the 3-part battle. First you fight Ultimacia. Then you weaken her, you don't kill her. You weaken her and she summons Griever. And then from there, she'll come in the battle and basically junction herself onto Griever. Or is it the other way around? I always confused. I always forget which way it is. Wait, the fact that she says it's it's the strongest GF of all time too is also what leads me. I still believe that, you know, it's related to Rhinoa Ultimacia, like either as in like her, or, you know, like something closely related. Because, you know, like, in her mind, like, Squall is her hero and the strongest person in the world, and the ring is what makes her feel safe, and that, like, her knight is always with her. So somebody with that mindset would obviously think that, you know, Griever is the strongest GF of all time. However, if it's like say it's like a great grandchild of hers. You know, like, rumor becomes myth and myth becomes legend, as they say. So, like, Luna could have kept passing, like, telling her child, like, you know, this ring with this insignia of the strongest GF is what protected me, and blah blah blah. So, you know, like, over time, you know, like, maybe, like, her kid actually believed it, and then continue on generations down the line, where now they found Griever or whatnot, and made it reality that it is the strongest one. So now this is the final part, if I remember correctly. The name of this song is, yep, she junctions herself onto Griever, not the other way around. So basically, Griever is using her rather than her using Griever. And the name of this song is Maybe I Am a Lion. And I guess the name kinda, you know, kinda goes with the theme of, well, now she's kind of part of a lion. Griever. Okay, so I think Keistis has death on her attack, so I have to be very freaking careful. What the hell is that? What the hell is that? What the hell was that? Okay, I was not expecting that one. Okay, so you can't use GFs in this battle, I guess. There you go, Keistis. Oh, damn it, I forgot. She has freaking... Okay, let's kill Shadow. There we go. I need a remedy on her. I need a Phoenix down on him. Not messing around with this battle because I don't want to do it all over again. So Keistis can't freaking get down to low level because she'll keep using her damn auto potion, which I forgot she had. I'm gonna see if he kills everything that I try to summon. So he instantly killed Eden, which I honestly wasn't expecting. Because again, I never used GFs. So I didn't know that was a thing when you came here into this battle. Which I find interesting. They actually did something again like that in Final Fantasy X when you're fighting Seymour, one of the main bads, and a very difficult fight in the game. A lot of people have trouble with that battle because all of a sudden he comes out of nowhere and he's way stronger than people expect. Oh, okay, so he didn't do this one. Yeah, it's way stronger than people expect. But one thing that he does is if you summon any GFs, all he'll do is death awaits you and kills them immediately. $4,000. That's bad. Not bad, not bad. I have to hope that I can get a Lion Heart to get some good damage. Come on, do it. But of course you have to kill freaking Eden. The one that I didn't want to die. The one that'll do all the damage. Oh well. Dargan is still, you know, a good backup. Are you there, Faja? Zombie. It's only 8:30 right now, so this okay. This battle should end soon. Hopefully. Yeah, this battle should end soonish. And then there's probably about 10 minutes of cutscene afterwards. So I should be done well before 9 o'clock. So, again, the reason why I've been missing a lot of time lately is because at work they gave me a project to do, and it's only me who can do it because of my organization and all that stuff. Like everyone else fucking sucks, and it's why the company got in the mess that it did in the first place. But you know, like everyone that knew this project was coming knows it's a really big project, and it should take like 3 solid months minimum. And even then, you know, like having a couple people helping. However, they gave me 1 month by myself, and wait, fuck. Are we out of... Yes, we are. We're out of our invincibility. One second as I panic. So as you can see, he's doing more damage because he's practically dead. Lionheart! Please kill him. This would be a good finisher. Yeah, Lionheart does a lot of damage. Kill him. Kill him dead. Please kill him dead. And I believe that's the game. I think. Don't tell. Okay. Oh wait, what? You're still alive? Damn it. He just refuses to freaking die. Okay, so I was right in the beginning that she does have 4 forms technically. Ultimacia, then Griever onto her, and then Griever top half. So I just have to scream for the hills and get my Holy War thrown down. Yeah, so they gave me a 3-month project to do in 1 month, and I have to work at blistering, like finger blistering speeds to try and get it done. You know what? Screw it. I'm not even gonna pretend. Not even gonna like take a risk here. Man, he almost had a good death. Hopefully we can get another lion heart. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I think it's funny that she's like flailing around so much now. Nope. I'm just going pure offensive. I think that's... Yep, that's it. Alright. Now the game is done. Rarg. I don't know why they're focusing on our invisible selves over here. The controller's rumbling slowly, so there is stuff happening. Ah, you fuck, I forgot about the final form. There's a 5th form. This is a really good song too. It's so like quiet and somber. But it picks up soon too. Hell's Judgment, I think, removes all your buffs and everything of that sort. I have all these damn chocobo stuff, might as well use a couple of them. I think there's different, at least, you know, in Final 7 there was a different chocobo attacks. I think this one has a couple different ones too. I don't know how you trigger them or anything like that. Same with the one in 7. Using the chocobo summon, there's 2 different ones. But offhand, I don't know the difference between them because I never use it a whole lot. Choco Fire. So basically, the reason why I'm just attacking with Squall alone mostly is so that we're ready to throw down these Holy War Trials as soon as we need them. Okay. Except it was supposed to be Selfie that did that. That was... I thought I switched to Selfie, but I guess not. I don't remember what that Hell's Judgment does, but right now I'm glad I'm invincible, to say the least. Lionheart? Damn it. So, in terms of strength in your characters, Squall is obviously the strongest, and he also has his 255% hit chance. And second in terms of strength is probably Zell, because with his limit break, you can do a lot of damage, and a lot of it is controlled by how much HP he's missing, and then how quickly you can mash through the inputs. But then obviously, my take on second best persons with limit break is Keystis, because of her blue magic. She has something for like every situation depending on... Okay. I wasn't sure if that would work or not. Yeah, she has a magic for every situation that you can encounter. And even if you're not hurting, she has like abilities to severely strengthen your team, or to cripple the opponent, or just do a lot of damage, or even, you know, like Selphie, you have to waste so much time cycling through her slots to look for the magic that you want to use. Rhino, it's a roulette of which Angelo attack you'll use, and if you use her second limit break, the Angel Wing, you know, she's berserk, so you can't rely on her to do anything in case you need her to. Even though, you know, like, she'll cast strong magic, and I think her magic attack goes up a lot when she uses it. However, again, like, should an emergency arise and you need to heal, for example, you can't use her. And you have no control over what magic she can use. So, like, half of the time she can cast magic that can heal the enemy, or miss the enemy, or even do nothing. Bam, bam, bam. Come on, give me a Lionheart. We can close off this battle. Lionheart, Lionheart. Show me a lot. Damn it. Uh-oh. 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 Please don't kill everybody. Ow. Oh, fuck. Good job, Keystis. You survived. Even though I didn't want her to do that. Ah! Okay. What? Okay. Do a finisher, yeah. Okay. Give me some time to search for Aura. No, not full cure. Definitely not full cure. No, not full cure. No! Pain, maybe. See what I mean? Like, you waste so much time looking through Selphie's thing to find something to think about using. At least I know what the Hell's Judgment does now. It just brings everybody down to 1 HP, which is scary, to say the least. I doubt this will work, but I just wanted to use it for shits and giggles. Red Bull gives you wings. Alright, so you do that. There we go. I'll cast this, that's fine. Something useful at least. Oh wait, I don't know if it'll work if we're in... I wonder. Kill her! Kill her! Kill her! Do it, do it, do it. Still not? Jeez. Nope, 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 nope. I just want to find Aura, because that would be good. Because I want Keystis's really, in all seriousness. Okay, this gives me some time. Or if I find the end, that'll be cool too. Come on, give me like Blasted Zone or Lionheart. Yep. Blasting Zone is one of the longer animations. This isn't too bad. Yeah, it's a very long animation for not too much damage, so that's why I always hated the Blasting Zone. And I wish I could like turn off like which finishers I don't want to use. Die, 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 die. Yeah, this is pretty much like the biggest damage output she can get from her limit break at her level and skill and whatnot, or stats. Alright, come on, come on. I don't know what Hell's Judgment will do if you are already at 1 HP, but I'm hoping I don't have to find out. What are you taking away? Okay. I swear if you took away the one that I had equipped on strength, I would have been mighty upset. Draw Apocalypse. What the ass is that? Uh-oh. I don't like... No! Okay. You're scaring me. Alright, so you know what? Let's heal Keystis so she can survive anything. And I'll heal Selfie because she's really not doing a whole lot with hers. So I've never actually seen her cast this. So it's like a stronger version of Ultimate look like. Oh, look at that. She has... I didn't know that she had a... This whole time I've been chopping away at her face. I didn't realize she had a second... a second spot to hit. Sure, I'll try casting Apocalypse, I guess. So Selfie's magic stat is pretty damn low too, so that's why, you know, she's not doing a whole lot with her limit break. But magic stat also affects your ability to draw and cast magic. How do you like it? Alright, so that's much better than what the fuck she was doing before. So I'll have Selfie keep doing that, and I'll have Piece this on standby just in case I need to throw down another Holy War. Because I know it's coming soon. And I know she's almost dead. I'd hate to, you know, come this far and die now. That would suck. 101. I don't know if you can kill one or the other. I'm not waiting. Draw. I don't know if you can actually draw and stock the Apocalypse, but it doesn't matter because this is the end of the game anyway, so it's not like you can go back and equip it. And this game does not have a new game plus to the disappointment of a lot of people, but a lot of RPGs don't have a new game plus. But a lot of people do appreciate when a game does have it because, you know, it's nice to take your equipment and such because it adds to replayability is the argument for it. I can't tell if they're invincible or not. I guess this will answer my question. I know it's coming soon, so that's why I'm like scared. Okay, so her lower half seems to have died. And there goes her upper half. Now we're done. With a rough divide, you know, the OG finisher that he started off with. I don't think I have anything to press from here on out. I think all the dialogue should be automatic. Should be. Is it over? Let's go. Let's go back to our time. Shut up, just calm down and think where we have to go. Careful guys, don't pick the wrong time. Whatever you do, don't fall into a time warp. time, place, who I want to be with. I want to go there, where Shadow and I promised. Shadow. Shadow, let's go home. Where are you? Where am I? Shadow, where are you going? I'm gonna find Sis. Shadow! Matron? Excuse me, have you seen a little boy? You don't have to worry, the boy won't go anywhere. I think so too, poor thing. You're alive? The sorceress? Yes, matron. We had defeated her. Matron, stand back. It's okay, there's no more need to fight. That sorceress is just looking for somebody to pass her powers on to. In order to die in peace, a sorceress must be free of all her powers. I know, for I am one too. I shall take over that sorceress's powers. I don't want one of the children to become one. I can't disappear yet. Matron. Is this the end? So in theory, this is where she got her powers. You called me matron. Who are you? A seed from Balam Garden. Seed, garden? Both garden and seed were your ideas. Garden trained seed. Seeds are trained to defeat the sorceress. What are you saying? You're that boy from the future. Matron. Please return. You do not belong here. I can't find Sis. Am I all alone? Who's he? Nobody, you don't need to know. The only shadow permitted here is you. Do you know where to go back to? Do you know how? Will you be alright by yourself? I'll be alright, matron. Because I'm not alone. So it seems like he was the one that went back and actually gave her all the ideas, and he even showed her the salute that they will eventually be doing. If I call out, they'll answer. Where is everyone? Luna, where are you? Zell, Selfie, Keistis, Irving. Luna! Am I alone? Luna, I want to hear your voice. Which way do I go? I can't make it back alone. Luna! Am I all alone again? Where am I? Kind of forgot how trippy this ending was.
Last night here for you, same old songs, just once more. Last night here with you, maybe yes, maybe no. I kind of lied it your way, how you shyly placed your eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so there you are, with that look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never down. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly but sure? If frown is shown, then I would know that you are no dreamer. So let me come to you, close as I wanna be, close enough for me to feel a heart beating fast, and stay there as I whisper how I loved your peaceful eyes on me. Did you ever know that I had mine on you? Darling, so share with me your love if you have enough, your tears if you're holding back, a pain if that's what it is. How can I let you know I'm more than the dress and the clothes? Just reach me out, then you will know that you are not dreaming. Darling, so there you are, with that look on your face, as if you never heard, as if you never down. Shall I be the one for you, who pinches you softly but sure?
That scene is a lie. The garden does not fly that high. So that's the end of the game. I enjoyed this challenge run. Definitely was interesting. An interesting way to play the game. For the most part, still no issues. But a brand new player to the game coming in and playing it that way, I don't think they would do as well. But this game is very easy for new players if they play it as intended, or even like without the restrictions that I put on myself. The game is definitely much more than manageable for most people to play it. But it is still, one of my favorite games in the series. And eventually I'll get to the other some other ones too, especially with Luna when she's around too, because she does enjoy watching these. Like I said before, she really enjoyed watching 10, and she was enjoying this one too from like the snippets that she got to catch. But obviously right now she's in surgery rotation, so that's why she missed most of it. But the next game I'm going to be playing is the Metal Gear Solid series, as I've mentioned a few times before. And those will be quite a time sink, but at the same time they're also going to be somewhat blind. Like, I only know bits and pieces. Like, I know I know the beats of the story, but to say like I know the gameplay, I can't say that. So like there are gonna be some parts where I might get stuck here and there, but I'm still looking forward to playing those games. But this game, back to this, it's still like people might be conflicted about if they like the gameplay or not, and that's fair. Like, some people don't like games to be as easy as this one is, and that's like a fair criticism of the game. But the one thing that people always agree on is the music in this game is one of the best in the series, and this is one where I can listen to the entire soundtrack and enjoy practically every song on there. I don't think there's anything of particular interest after all the credits, but I'm still gonna let it roll as usual. So just an update on some other stuff too while I'm thinking about it. So Luna has another week of surgery rotation, and then she has her studying for her STEP exam, which is the next board certification exam, or whatever you want to call it. So she still won't be on stream for a little while longer, but I'll be streaming. I should be back to streaming normally again soon. These past couple weeks have been like really hard on me with my health and everything, but I'm hanging in there, and the project should be wrapping up tomorrow. So hopefully with that stress off my shoulders, I can actually like relax and breathe when I come home and not be still thinking work. Like even now, like work is still on my mind on like what I have to finish up tomorrow. But normally when I don't have this level of project going on, like I live a stress-free life, because stress affects my health like a lot. So that's why I do what I can to like keep stress off of my shoulders. And streaming is definitely one of those things that I do to also de-stress when I come home. So that's why I enjoy it, and that's why I'm gonna keep doing it. It doesn't matter if I have 1 viewer or 1,000 viewers or even 1,000,000 viewers. Like, it's still something. It's still something that I enjoy, and I'm gonna continue doing. And I know Luna is looking forward to doing more when, you know, like, she has more time. So, my closing remarks, as always, is thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for supporting us. And, you know, if you're not a follower, twitch.tv/shadowandluna with underscores. The link is on the bottom right. Under normal schedules, you know, I stream most days. So, if you like having like a routine of watching a particular person, by all means, you know, we'll be here most days. And I like to do long streams. It's just something I enjoy doing, so. That is the end of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good night. I'm just waiting to see if there's anything else to pop up. Anything? Alright, doesn't look like anything's popping up. So, yeah. Have a good night.